I am a technology veteran and a serial entrepreneur and investor. I started MoMAGIC in year 2011 with a seed investment from myself and MediaTek. I was heading MediaTek for an APEC reason before starting MoMAGIC. And MoMAGIC is an AI and a big data related company which help to understand the consumer behavior, and we are sure that by doing this we can help to improvise the businesses, enterprises and the consumers. We are going to use this technology in multiple verticals. Some of them are advertisement technology, which is known as an EdTech. We use it in a mobile CRM. We'll also use it in offline to online, which is called O2O. MoMAGIC is also invested by another big giant called Foxconn, who is the largest phone manufacturer worldwide. We in last 7 years have worked with multiple companies, very big names like Amazon, Uber and others. We have also created a lot of joint ventures in India and Bangladesh. We are running a second largest e-commerce platform in Bangladesh under a name called Pickapoo. And the new direction which we are taking, which is in the AI and big data, we are sure that this will help us to grow not only in APEC region but worldwide in coming days. So there is a large role which AI will play in the edtech industry or edtech industry. See, one thing which we need to understand is that one is called a carpet bombing of an ad to all the consumers, and second is you understand the consumer needs, you understand the consumer segment, and then you provide them the right ad at the right time, and that all can be done only through an AI or a machine learning. And that needs a lot of data to be analyzed to understand the consumer behavior. And without consumer behavior, it's very difficult for anybody to provide the right ad to a right consumer. So it's a beneficial to both enterprise as well as to the consumer. From an enterprise angle, if they really want to target 10 consumers, they may not need to target 1,000 consumers to achieve 10. They can only target the 50 and to achieve 10. Similarly, from a consumer angle, they don't need to see thousands of ads to find out something which is of their interest. They can only see the ads those are relevant to them, those they like to consume, and then accordingly they can start consuming that. So this AI and ML is actually going to change the whole ad industry in coming days. And actually it's already changing in last couple of years, but it will going to change further. The way the data penetration is going in India and worldwide, the way the device capability is changing, both of them will play a catalyst role to change the way the ad industry works in coming days. Suppose when we work with companies like Uber, who is looking for the users, those can take the first ride for them. Now for Uber kind of companies to look for a consumer who can take the first ride for their service, that needs some sort of data analysis on back end, because not every consumer who use mobile phone may be in a city first who is having an Uber service, number one. Second, they may or may not be an Uber consumer. Now for companies like MoMAGIC, they really need to understand that which segment of user really consume the Uber service, and then whoever is in a position or in a situation to consume the Uber service, the ad should be given only to them. And that is what we did while working with Uber as a customer. And there can be multiple such examples where it can be applied. I can give more examples. As an example, let's say, when do you want to read the newspaper? You want to read newspaper probably early in the morning, as soon as you get out of a bed, or maybe 15 minutes out when you are out of the bed. Now, how do we know that you are already out of a bed? Okay. Now that all can be done using AI to understand that when should a news be served to any individual. Now that all is feasible only through an AI and data analysis to be done on the user data. This is is one of the very strong use case of AI in a big data platform, because you can always differentiate very easily a user behavior or a bot behavior. Of course, and also it's a continuous process, because bot also keep on improvising them and they try and simulate more and more human in their approach. And similarly, the AI should also keep on finding. It's more like a virus versus antivirus kind of stuff, where the virus writers keep writing new virus and the antivirus people need to keep writing new antiviruses. So it's the same one, like bot will keep finding a new way to dump the AI, and the AI people will keep finding a new way to keep catching the bots or the frauds in the system. And generally there are very, very specific one to catch those frauds. As an example, if you are clicking something and you are opening a page, maybe there is a human gap is always, let's say, 1 second in that activity. But if the bot is doing, and they may be doing it in a fraction of a second. Now that's probably the one way for an AI to identify whether it is done by a bot or done by a human. Now of course bot can be more intelligent and keep saying that, okay, now if the AI platform is checking 1 second, then I should also do it same in 1 second. But then there are more similar ways to identify the same thing in the fraud identification. I think let's first see it from another way around. Now currently the same content is getting delivered to millions of people without AI, because the ad or anybody is not able to differentiate whether who is receiving this content. Now the moment the AI comes in, they can segmentize that user base, so that 1 million gets segmentized in 1,000 segments, and you may have to create 1,000 contents to serve the same 1 million people. That's one way to see it. So that means the overall need of content will increase a lot because of AI, number one. Now the moment we say that the overall need of a content will increase, because in place of giving a one content, you may need to give 1,000 content to serve the same 1 million users.